In Rankin Township, east of Pittsburgh, the proud, hulking Carrie blast furnace stands sentinel against the backdrop of American steel-making history. There are ghosts in the machines here. The blast furnace banked decades ago echoes with loud whispers across generations of people who forged meaningful lives from iron ore, limestone, and coal. Carrie Furnace is now a National Historic Landmark thanks to the Rivers of Steel Heritage Corporation, an 8-county regional nonprofit dedicated to preserving industrial historic resources across southwestern Pennsylvania. Today, Carrie Furnace is living history, host to a variety of public and private events that signify a promising future evolved from an industrial past. So, when Rivers of Steel began a preservation project for the blast furnace's hot stove vent stack, it needed a heavy industrial contractor with a unique set of skills. SongerServices.
When you hire on with Songer, our reputation is known that we expect a day's work for a day's pay. And at the end of that day, we walk out with a sort of like a chip on our shoulder that nobody can do it any better than we can.
For nearly half a century, SongerServices has been the mighty little engine that could in heavy industrial contracting.
This is not something we typically would do. We work on live furnaces that are actually running and with schedules and deadlines. This one just by luck popped up. To preserve a piece of history here and to be a part of that was important to our company.
Removing the top 75 feet from the 230-foot high stack presented a unique challenge. Careful inspection revealed the top 30-foot section of the century-old fire brick was clad in triple-layered, welded, and riveted steel. The added weight, coupled with the age of the steel and brick, would require Songer to take the stack down by hand, piece by piece, through an intricate ballet of cutting, grinding, and hammering into the stack depths below.
You know, it had brick showing on the outside, so basically we had to perform surgery on the stack. And we took it down in 2x2 pieces, make sure everyone goes home at the end of the day to their families. We have a great team put together, and with everybody putting their heads together, we could just about conquer any project in the industrial atmosphere.
Flying from separate 200-plus ton cranes, 2-man Songer crews meticulously took the Carrie furnace stack apart. Once reaching the new stack height, Songer installed a custom-fit steel cap locally sourced in nearby Braddock, PA. The project was completed on time, on budget, without fanfare, emblematic of the man behind the company, Paul Songer.
Paul has always been somebody that you can talk to and had a great deal of understanding and always brought you back down to earth and led you in the right direction, which is always about the people. And Joe carried that on, and I'll carry that on, and we make sure that that's the way, the Songer way.
I had worked as a bricklayer, so I knew the people. When I started my own company, I just knew who to hire. Pretty much we were right in cycle that we were always having jobs, and we were always able to develop a good foreman situation and a good background, and then we would handpick our guys that would do the work. And we hired a few bums like, what's your name again?
Paul Songer has been a steadying force in my life. He's carried our company through tough times, through good times, and he's like my father. He's an icon in the industry, and just like Carrie Furnace, we'd like to preserve him forever.
Our history has meaning. For organizations like Rivers of Steel and companies like SongerServices, preserving the heritage and legacy of American steel is a passionate necessity. Work sites like Carrie Furnace and men like Paul Songer are a permanent reminder of how truly remarkable American industrial ingenuity really is whenever we decide to create something, preserve something, or build something worthwhile. It is a legacy worthy of a landmark.